Your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the frost moon, which lay be the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you trying, children?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before. Also... Can I go buy a sugar skull?
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nasha Express post-disaster report. Nasha, the voyage begins today.
I knew things would be different.
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too Hey, since we've come all this way...
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything...
Come on! We gotta get there. Shh, keep it down. It's okay. What about you? Did it still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was... Lunatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Still... Anyway, you did great. So, chin up, Traveler. You should be Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry... Okay. Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning. Morning, Yehuda. Here for some bread. Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. Careful there, Paimon. You should probably be saying that to I. True. You know, well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to... Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly... Really? But if she's... probably 'cause... I think things will work out, though. Paimon's with you on that one. All right. Everyone's been rebuilt. Life's slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? Yeah. We were gonna take a stroll around. Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her, or...
Hello there. Would you like a feast?
So, what's new? And I know too? What are you talking about, Paimon?
In the wake of the disaster, it's all at times like these, the smallest good deed.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. Enough! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal.
No way! Well, that proposal... I need something to get me through the hard times. Mom!
Yes, dear. Go right ahead.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry.
Of course she is!
But you still...
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate yourself yet again.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know...
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth. There is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League.
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think... Sigh a little less, Master Ilua. and have more faith in you. That is precisely why Starshina and Nikita felt safe delegating.
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to rank.
My apology.
Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Nodcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon. I'm sure you will find speaking with them.
If you say so. I've never done this work, but I'll do it.
An admirable attitude to take. We have the chance to band together.
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just, well, great, but not perfect. Starting to...
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig.
Wait, how'd you find it?
I'm sure you must be...
Yeah, you could say that again. Honestly, once things are wrapped up here...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just...
You're taking this pretty serious.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in officials.
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for your...
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting...
I can knight you.
Is he joking? I really can't tell.
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself. It'll be a good learning experience.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League. And to have this opportunity to...
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage?
We come here today, having weathered the
All right, here we go. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future...
Looks like we'll have more opportunity.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter. Given how... Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium.
It'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehuda.
So giving my
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever?
That's a bold statement.
Columbina's return has brought joy to... As for the Frost Moon Scions, it is up to us to make our home a more livable...
I like the word try. It's nice.
You don't see a...
I'm just not as optimistic. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that... But Nodcry's a big place. With...
Well, that's... Unless...
For now, yes. And that won't change. And
what would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now,
Then maybe it's worth a try.
All right. You can stop now. Or do I...
You did...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your...
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees...
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most... Would you two care to join me for some...
Nicole? Wait.
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the...
Okay.
No, or...
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication...
You could've just said so. Still, the best friends, it's never gonna stop being weird.
All right, fair point.
Yeah.
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. The disruption caused by this disaster has made Tevat easier to detect from the... She plans to wait for things to stabilize. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. We have to remain vigilant. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary. It looks like I'll have to examine the... Just doing my duty. Of course. To give you the full picture, never mind. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen. They're quite similar to the protective talisman.
Oh, so that's what kept our
Indeed. We went to great length. I'm so happy they came in handy. Anyway, I'll contact you if... Oh, my angelic... You should head to the docks next.
When the winds of
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy!
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper.
You always speak as if you...
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this...
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's box. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was...
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She said that should she ever fail in a mission... She also mentioned that she had made arrangements. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to... However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone... No. I was specifically warned not... This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. She spent a long time with Sandrone.
Oh, is she alright?
Sandrone's passing has left a... But Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she... After these recent events, Tsaritsa has... Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only... My ship is he... Traveler. Paimon, we shall meet again. You...
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go You're afraid you won't like the truth when you... Well, this...
Don't say that!
Fair point. But I'd say I have more They say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you need. No matter what the truth turns out to be, finding the truth is important. But at least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my... What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little like, maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? If you want, after all, when Columbina said she knew it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure. Ain't no big... I'm unsure you'd prefer to die better. No matter what you see, if you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought to... Feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. We got...
Well, it's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation are still timid, but things are much better with the children. Hopefully, by the time the next moon prayer night comes around...
You'll do fine, Columbina. I'm unsure...
You really think so? When we first met, you thought I was a...
We were just starting out then!
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born. you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, what happened to our It's time to learn the truth at last. Ready as I'll ever be.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that the story of the time before I was born wasn't. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned.
So you mean?
Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay be the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon.
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, it belongs. No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heaven.
Very well. Then let's go.
Yeah, you two take.
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden.
Yes. And
stories like that don't exist, you know.
You don't believe in happy ending?
I don't believe in endings.